Detroit Stan Van Gundy, the Detroit Pistons president of basketball operations and head coach, doesn't know how his players will react during the national anthem once games begin. But he supports their right to protest or make a statement, if they choose to do so. Van Gundy read a statement Monday prior to the team's media day. While is it unfortunate that our current president has made our national anthem a divisive issue, the positive is that people are now talking about some very important problems. There are serious issues of inequality and injustice in this country. People of conscience are compelled to oppose racism, sexism and intolerance of people with different sexual identities and orientation, wherever and whenever they see it. I stand with those opposing such bigotry. I, as an individual, and the Detroit Pistons as an organization support diversity, inclusion, and equality. I was proud of the statement our owner Tom Gores released Monday morning. I applaud the professional athletes using their platform to voice their opinions. I encourage our players to be engaged, involved citizens. Peaceful protest is a hallmark of our democracy. It has been an impetus for social change throughout our history. While people can differ on the issues, no one should seek to discourage freedom of speech. The athletes involved in these protests should be respected for exercising their rights of free speech in an appropriate and nonviolent manner. The Pistons opened the preseason October 4 at Little Caesars Arena against the Charlotte Hornets. Van Gundy said the team spoke briefly about what they should do during the national anthem. There's no doubt it will be discussed within the team, and then as a group they can do something, and each individual has to make up their own mind also, Van Gundy said. We encourage them to be involved wherever they can. I take my job very seriously, but I also take being a citizen very seriously. When I see things I'm opposed to, I usually speak out, and I encourage others that are so compelled to do so too. At the same time, they have the right to not speak out. I don't know exactly where it'll go with our team. I think Tom's made it clear we support them in whatever they decide to do, individually and as a group. Van Gundy said he is irritated by those who say athletes should stick to sports, saying it is condescending. The stick to sports crowd, couldn't we say that with virtually anybody about anything, Van Gundy said. When you say that, what are you saying? That as an athlete you are too stupid to speak out, but it's okay for business people to speak out. You don't want anybody to speak out. What they really mean is they don't want anybody who disagrees with them to speak out. But athletes have the same rights everybody else does. If there's a strength in our democracy, it's that we are encouraged to exercise those rights and speak out and hold people in power in check. The stick to sports stuff, I don't get it. So only our politicians get to speak out because everybody else has some sort of job. So, who's allowed to speak? If you're a person in power and want to be tyrannical, that's great. Get people to shut everybody down who want to talk, and you're the only ones left standing. No, we're all compelled to talk as people of conscience. When you have something that's important to you, I don't care who you are, and I honestly don't care if you agree with me.